What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the BRL series as 2 races are left before we crown a champion. We're here at Maple Valley for the BRL cars at Maple Valley. The stock cars are going to run this track. And oh, by the way, it's wet, as it is, I guess, tradition here at this point. We want to welcome everyone for tuning in. If you are not a follower of Twitch Monster 27, be sure to hit that follow button. And on our YouTube side of things, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the notifications. That way, anytime there's a video, a BRL series video posted, you will know about it. Stream Monster 27 on the YouTube side of things, Twitch Monster 27 in this one. All right, well, the big news is the preparation for the championship race and the Final Four battle. We're going to crown a champion next week. You don't want to miss it right here on Twitch Monster 27. But we got one race to go before that happens. This right here is going to set the tone for that championship event for your Final Four drivers. But also, we have a battle for the upcoming battle for the top 10. So we got a lot to talk about. We will keep an eye out on everything. Our Blitz reporter today is the 4 of BD Dolphin, and we look forward to talking to Dolphin at some point in this race. All right, so while they grid up, let's go through our starting grid. Let's start on pole. The 45 of Hitstick is going to start off on pole. Now, Hitstick has been, driver has been in and out. As you see him in that 45 Stevenson, he's going to start us out on pole, and we look forward to seeing what he's able to do. How about BC, beloved car, in that 8? Trying to hang in there in the battle for the top 10, looking pretty good in points, but this is all about the team points, which we'll talk about later on in the stream. We hope that he can get it done. Dale Jr. in the 29, again, great run. He's looking to help his team in a very tight battle for the team points. Beloved car is involved in that battle as well. He'll start 3rd on the grid. Woozy Emu in the number 93. Looking to continue his run in that Ford, driving for a new team, and so we will see what he's going to be able to do tonight if he can bring that car home. And then we also have the 9 of Back in Black here as they prepare to pace around this track. 50 is going to be the pace speed for tonight. 50 the pace speed as they prepare to pace around this road course in the wet. And it's going to be some very interesting racing. That's Truss in that number 1 car. Didn't have a great, had a great run last week. Didn't have a great run the week before. He's going to look to improve and help his team in that team points battle as they are the points leader. Our Blitz reporter in that Oreo, I love me some Oreos. My goodness, love me some Oreos. That's what I'm talking about in that number 4 Ford, and we'll get a chance to see if he can bring it home today in one piece, or will he get dunked in the milk, and that is out there in the garage. That was a bad analogy. Okay, the 12 Napa Auto Parts Elite Racing Chevrolet. This is a chase driver right here, the starting the highest of chase runners, and he's looking to try and stay in that fight and bring it home in championship night. He's got some work to do if he's going to make that happen. Behind him, another chaser, the number 79, that's Wilder in that highpoint.com Chevrolet, and he is right now 2nd place. And trying to, it'll squeegee out. That's hilarious. And trying to make something happen here. Milkshake, the 97, making only, I believe, his 3rd start. And we'll see if he can bring something home today. And that Pedro Canada Chevrolet. Bean Basher making his first start on in the BRL series, and at number 17, Iconic Ford. Love that look. And then Hockey will round out our 13-car field and 89-second start for him. He's looking to make the top 16. So that's your starting grid, and we will get set up for the start of this race in one moment. Bye. Now I'm gonna try and get my co-streamer in here. I'm trying to get some help in the booth, but in the meantime, we'll get set up here. We're gonna ride along with the 9 of Back in Black to try and bring us to the green. This track can be difficult, especially in the wet. It's a very unique track. The downhill portion of this track gets a lot of people in trouble in the dry weather. In the wet weather is even that much, or that difficult, that much more of a challenge for these drivers. And this is the part right here is they prepare to double file to go green flag for lap number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 2 races left in this season. This one and one more. Who will position themselves even more to win a championship? Who will walk away with regrets? We're time to go green flag racing for the BRL series. Single file and into the start zone. Green flag, we're racing here at Maple Valley. And into the dirt already is Back in Black. And the 45 of Hit Stick. Beloved Car takes the lead. He goes off track and into the dirt. Aim's gonna take the lead. Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, that's the one. Oh, we got more wrecking. That's Truss into the wall. Oh, Justice got damage. Justice got damage. We got others in the wall as well. That's not the way you want to start your race at all. And into pit road he goes. All right, back to the racing action. There you saw several cars having difficulties and driving it off track. Truss was one of them. And we head back to the racing action. This is a battle between 2 chase contenders as our chasers, our final 4 finalists, have all made their way up front. Aim, Frosty, and Wilder are all battling for a championship, and they're all battling up here in the front. And Frosty right now has the early decision over Wilder. This is your battle for second and third right now. And for both of these guys, they can't afford to make any mistakes, obviously. You don't want to make mistakes. You don't want to tear up the race car, and that's what they're battling against, the elements. They're battling against each other. They're fighting to win a championship. Right now, Frosty is your points leader by 1 point over Wilder. So they're close on track. They're close in the point standings. It's just all the way around. They are battling and leaving it all on the track. And who will prevail? It's early. We got a lot of racing to go. We'll keep an eye on these guys for sure. And again, keep an eye on that bottom hill. As Airy goes into the wall. Hard damage. And just like that, that's that downhill portion I was telling you about. And that's chase implications at its finest. Again, a lot of racing to go, but now he's got to limp that 79 around the racetrack to get it back to pit road to get that damage repaired. That is tough. That is very tough. As now he is starting to get past. There's Hockey that just went around him at the 89. The 9 of black is trying to work his way around. He gets around him. He is falling very, very quickly. What a tough go that is for the driver of the 79. And he's got to make sure he doesn't tear up the race car terminally and then have to and be done championship hopes very much so down the drain. So we will keep an eye on this development. Let's get you back up to our Blitz reporter. Let's keep an eye on him as well. He looks pretty good. And he looks pretty good, and he's gonna continue to run out there in that Oreo Ford. Back up. Oh, and we got a caution. Caution's out for our first caution, I believe, of incident, and that is Milkshake, who is out of this one early in this race. So Milkshake gets the early exit, and we'll take this time out to see if we can have a conversation. See if we can get our broadcaster in here. I don't know that we'll get that other broadcaster in here. Let's see if we have a word with Milkshake. And we have Milkshake in here, driver of the, oh man, I should know this. Huh? Yeah, driver of the 97. Early exit, man. What happened out there? Man, that is tough, man. I'm sorry that happened. Apologies to the 8 car like that. Okay. Well, this gives you at least 20 more points to be able to do something with here. I know the goal is to get into the top 16. If you were to get into the top 16, how do you think you'd fare in next week's final race of the season? There you go. There you go. Well, we'll get you out of here with this. Who you got to thank? right, definitely your pick to win. But who do you have to thank for the race? You know, a lot of people take the time to thank their sponsors, or thank their parents. Thank God. Who do you got to thank for the night? All right, man. Well, that was the driver of the 97. Was with us very briefly, and in the garage he went. He'll have to try again next time. So we'll get you back to the racing action, as it should be that they're preparing to go green this time by. The field is all bunched back together, so chaos is expected for sure, and we will see for sure what is going to look like as they prepare to hit the pit road's open this time. Okay, so we got hits this time. Everybody comes down pit road. Now the question is, what strategy will we see? Last time we had some very interesting strategies in the wet. We'll see if we have interesting strategies this time as everybody piles into the same pit box. And now let's see who gets out first. And AIM right now has the lead, followed by Frosty. And we'll get the rest of the running order here in a little bit. Race off pit road, 12 car wins the race. All right, so let's take you through it. AIM still on pole, and this is great for him. You want to be up front. Stay out of the mess, stay out of the carnage, the hornet's nest. So that's great. He's going to keep it up front, hopefully, and bring that thing to victory lane. That's what the team needs. That's what he needs to climb back into the points battle. However, Frosty's not going to make it easy. He's second place right now, and hoping that he can get that redo and get himself in the right position, get that redo, build on his points lead and take away the opportunity for the 12. Hockey looking to get himself into the top 16 and needs all the points he can get right now, not only for himself, but for the team that he drives for in Jody Fry Racing. And so he is the hope that he can maintain that position right there, or maybe even advance via win to next week, where he can fight to battle for that top 10 lock-in positions. And his teammate is right behind him, back in black in the 9. Again, same battle, trying to maintain, position himself for the battle for the top 10. Our blitz reporter for the night is sitting right there in the fifth position in that number 4, and we'll see if he can keep the Oreos clean for tonight. Dale Jr. 6th. Beloved 7th, Druss 8th. Now our next contender 9th, and that will be Wilder. And Wilder gets a redo now. Big opportunity here is a redo. He was a very fast car. He was battling up there with Frosty, and then had a situation happen. And now we'll see if he's able to get back up through the field. We'll keep an eye out because he's in that hornet's nest for sure. Our rookie Bean Basher, first start for him in the 17th. He's 10th, so good run for him so far. And then Woozy Hit Stick rounded out. Here we go as they coast through the racetrack. We'll get you up front, prepared for the start of this race. We'll ride along again with Black, and we'll see if he goes and visits the hermit crabs this restart. And by hermit crabs, I mean the sand. Again, if you are not a follower of the channel, be sure to hit that follow button on Twitch Monster 27. We have weekly. Well, we're coming to the close of this season. We'll have weekly off-season updates or bi-weekly off-season updates, and we'll do other things too on the stream, on the channel. Twitch Monster 27. Here they go, but going downhill, preparing to take the green flag. The 12 going to lead them. Now they're doing single file restarts, and the reason why is because of the rain. And we'll see, once the rain tapers off, you'll see double file restarts. Here we go. BRL restarts at the start finish line. AIM leading the field to the green, and here we go. We're back racing at Maple Valley. Side-by-side action in the back. Here's Black alongside his teammate. This time he doesn't go into the dirt. He decides to keep it on track. But Hockey gets to run on that right-hander. Now they got to go left. Hockey's going to have the position. He's going to have the room. He's going to slide. They're still side-by-side. Now Black's going to get it. Black is going to take third place. AIM setting sail once again on Frosty as they head up through the field as well. Hockey down to fifth as Druss gets the run past. Some sliding going on. You hear the tires screeching. Oh man, I mean, Hockey's having a time. Look at Bang Basher in the 17. Started in the back, towards the back. He's up to 6, and Wilder is up to 7th. Exactly what they needed coming up through the field. And Dale Jr. there about a second behind Wilder. Not in screenshot, but look at this battle right here in mid-pack. Oh, Hockey a little sideways, gonna make almost 3 wide action. Off goes Basher. Oh, Druss looks like he's around again. Oh, several into the dirt here. Okay, Druss looked like he got it back. Well, that was scary. You're going downhill. That's where he had Calamity last time. It's tough. We got some cars stopped in the back. Look at the, oh, Druss hard into the wall. Oh my goodness. And he collects Bean Basher. Several involved in that. Basher is done. Bean Basher, 100% engine. That's a DNF, and that is a caution on his rookie start. And that is unfortunate, but that was precipitated by the one car out of control coming downhill, slams the wall, collects another driver. Basher is done. Tonight's race. That is unfortunate. Wow. And we should be back under caution here. Second caution for incident, second DNF. And here we go. We went from 13, now we're down to 11. And this is not what the doctor ordered if you AIM, because for AIM, he wants to get away from everyone. He doesn't want the cautions that bunch the field back together. He wants to be away from everyone so that he can get in that rhythm and stay out of trouble. You know, with the field like it is, trouble tends to find you. Just was able to survive that fancy move. Let's see if anybody else was involved or got any damage. Hit stick's okay. Woozy is damaged. Woozy might have got involved in that incident. I didn't see him. Maybe he got involved in a separate incident, but he is hurting just a little bit. Let's see anyone else in front. Hockey. No, he's good. Dolphin. No, he's good. All right, so back up with AIM as I think there's a driver getting his lap back maybe. Pit road will more than likely be open this time by. And, you know, it's just to be expected. I mean, tough racing. Everything means something here. It's wet. It's raining. This is a tough road course. This is a road course we have ran in the rain before. So the majority of these drivers are not foreign to running this race in the rain, but it's still a tough race, tough track, and a lot's at stake. So let's see if we can interview. See if we can get an interview. As a lot of drivers go down pit road that was affected by that accident. Now we've been to this track a couple times before with the older model cars, and you can catch that on the YouTube side of things. I will post a link to some of the previous races here at Maple Valley that were really fun races, but again, wet weather made it really tough on these drivers to run out there. It was a slow race to start off with until everyone kind of got their sea legs, if you will, and I will post that there in the racetrack. Doesn't look like we're gonna get that interview with Bean, and that's okay. Obviously, a lot of frustration there for what happened with that accident and just being out there and getting torn up early. Let's go through our starting top 5. AIM still holding on to first place, leading a lot of laps to start off with, as we're on lap 9 of 47. Frosty gonna be second place in the 7. Black third place right now, having a good run. Wilder has made his way through the field, and now he sits 4th. Dale Jr., your top 5. And let's talk about Dale, because Dale, one of those drivers out there who's ran almost every season of BRL, and this is his best season he has had. Several races where he's been in contention. Got farthest he's ever gotten in the playoffs, making it to the round of 8, and you should feel good about this. Now, it's important to finish strong. One couple things you don't want to do. You don't want to DNF and tear up the car. That's not going to help you out at all. And you do not want to kill the momentum going into championship night. You want to be able to go in and have a lot of momentum on your side. So the goal, finish all the laps, get a good finish, and be ready for next week when all the points from driver position 5 all the way down to driver position 16 will reset. All right, here we go as they round and come down. The S is getting ready to start. We're going to ride along with Wilder this time. And Wilder is going to be 4th as AIM brings us back to the green flag here at Maple Valley. And I just want to say, it's a blast so far being back in the booth for a race. I will be back on track next week, and we should have our original 2 broadcasters next week as well. So that's going to be fun as we prepare to come down and go to the start finish line and the green flag. All right, let's see how long we can go this time. The rain weather is expected to blow off. As a matter of fact, radar is starting to clear up. I know these drivers are looking forward to it, and in the meantime, they got to tough it out. Here we go. Green is back in the air. We're back racing with Wilder trying to take that 3rd spot. Gonna back off some here, coming into turn number 1, the right-hander, turn number 2, the right-hander, and then turn 3 and 4 come through this little plateau here. with that sand trap ready to eat people up. 3 and 4 is right there, and then they're going to come up to this straightaway before they hit turn 5, the left-hander. Then turn 6, 7, and then the carousel loop of turn 8. So here we go. As Black had a little trouble coming uphill there, hits the bump. Around they go through that little S part, and then turn 8, the little carousel. Really hard braking zone right here. And now they come out and kind of mirror what they did coming in as they go up the hill now. Wilder doing a good job there, trying to get up that hill, putting all types of pressure on Black. Wilder knows he's got to go. Ames been on point. Oh no! Loses the car. Loses the car just a little bit. We saw him wiggle. He's going to lose ground to back in Black now, but knowing Black, he'll make a mistake and give it all right back. So it's nothing to really worry about there, but he's still got to continue to work hard to get it. And don't look now, but car in front of them, Frosty, getting kind of big in that screen there. They are catching them like crazy. Let's get up there to Frosty. Frosty, 1.6 behind the leader and counting. As he continues to move up, 8 spots he's moved up. As he is really pulled away from those two who are battling each other. That's Black and Wilder battling each other. There's Hockey in the back half of this battle as well. Let's go deeper in the field as the 8 and the 29 battling each other. Dale and Beloved. As Beloved taps the wall there, coming hard into the corner. Dolphin is sitting and waiting to see who comes away with this battle before making his move. And look at Beloved using the bumper. Says, excuse me, Dale, I got places to be, and behind you ain't one of them. But couldn't get the move done. Up the hill, and now Beloved has dropped off just a little bit. Druss has struggled since he's unloaded the car. He has struggled. Look at the damage to the front end and rear end of that car. I'm pretty sure I see a broken windshield in there too. He has just struggled to keep that car headed in the right direction. We'll see if he can, throughout the course of the race, turn things around, or will he continue to struggle? Will he be able to get through the end of this race? Does he go downhill and off track again? That is the worst section for him out of the entire racetrack, is coming down that hill. We'll see if he can learn and get better as the race goes on. And then way back there is Woozy, who's off track and into the wall. No engine damage, but hard into the wall. And he's gonna have to try and get himself going. And now Woozy's gonna have to nurse it to pit road now. How about Hit Stick, who's even further back? And with damage, and hits in the same spot. The same exact spot. And that spot is deadly. And now Hit Stick will nurse it to pit road. Let's get you back up to the leader. Nice and clean, no damage, no scratches, no nothing for the 12. That Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet looking good as we just, no we didn't. Okay. But he's trying to make it through the wet. The rain has kind of picked up just a little bit, but he's trying to keep it under control. And here you're just trying to nurse it. You just want to be under control. You don't want to do anything that's going to jeopardize this race, because for sure he's going to be able to get a stranglehold. Well, not a stranglehold, but he's going to be able to make ground in that championship battle. What you want is don't make mistakes, and what you want for the people behind you is make all kinds of mistakes to be able to claw your way back in. We'll see if AIM can continue to do that. Let's get you here into the battle that is going on right now. We're on board our Blitz reporter in the 4 of BD Dolphin. He's battling Druss for position right now. Druss coming down the plateau, going uphill here. Druss makes the pass on Dolphin. That's going to move Druss up to 6th place. Now in his sights is Dale Jr. They both work their way around Beloved. And they will continue to fight. Druss making moves. Look at the speed as Druss is starting to figure things out. Dale Jr. trying to hold him off. Now, this part of the track hasn't been too bad for Druss. Druss has been able to get through this part of the track. It is certainly this other portion. As we lost someone, we're under caution. Woozy Emu, DNF. He is done. And that puts us under our 3rd caution of the day on lap 13 for race incident. That is Woozy Emu out. And that helps out some drivers that really need that. We got Hitstick, who's a lap down. He'll be our lucky dog and have the eligibility of getting his lap back. So once again, we are under caution. In the wet, Maple Valley has certainly been eventful so far. A lot of implications, none chase related at this point. But when it comes to the battle of the team points, there's definitely been some implications so far. So we'll see. Hitstick going to get his lap back as they pace around this road course. So how about we take the time up right now to dial up our Blitz reporter. See if we can get a word with our Blitz reporter. All right, good deal. Okay. All right. Well, we won't be able to get an interview with our Blitz reporter, but we can make some comments based on our observations so far. And one of the observations we had is that on long runs, he seems to be working on getting things together. On short runs, he has struggled quite a bit when everybody's bunched up. But as the runs have increased, so has his rhythm. And you can tell because he starts making passes out there on the racetrack. He's not really running the car off as much. And he had better because he's rocking the Oreo paint scheme. So he has no choice but to do better as time goes on because everyone knows Oreos are better the more you eat them as time goes on. So I know that has no correlation to racing, but I just thought I'd throw that in there. He's looking good in that Oreo scheme, currently riding in 7th place. So how about we do this instead, and let's see if we can get a word with Woozy Emu. Here we have the driver of the number 93 Ford. That's Woozy Emu with a DNF on lap 13. Woozy, what happened out there, man? Include your audio. I got it set up to where you can include it. Just include your audio. All right, well, it reset itself. Go ahead and include your.
Okay. So I was saying, I don't like the wet, and I don't know why we're driving and racing in the rain. And I was just doing my best. Yeah, it's too much for me anyway. I prefer doing it in the dry.
All right, rain got the best of him, and out he goes. Well, first of all, who you got to thank?
I would think the sponsor of YouTube, Twitch, Red Bull, the Fun Row Motorsport, and my teammate Speedy Dolphin.
All right, so we appreciate that, Woozy. Not the finish, obviously, that you wanted, but still one more week to go where you could possibly make ground in that battle for the top 10. Now, you want to come up here and help me broadcast?
Sir.
All right, well, out with the fire suit, on with the regular suit, and he is up here with a mic. He's ready to broadcast the rest of it. I tried to invite him several times. I guess he was having issues. I tried multiple times to invite him. He couldn't get through. I think he ended up getting off.
Yeah, he's getting closer to 9.
Got you. All right, well, we are up here up front. Let's go through our lineup real quick as pit stops have ensued. Look at BC up front in that number 8 CMR Chevrolet. He's going to maintain the first position. Hit stick, second place on the grid, even though he got the lucky dog, and he will drop. That makes AIM the third place car, or second place car. AIM gonna make short work of BC if pit road isn't open this time. How about Frosty in the 4th position? Black 5th place. Hockey still there and still in 6th. Dale Jr. 7th place, having a decent run so far. Druss hanging on. Dolphin sitting in 4th position, and Wilder in last place. Now, Wilder's gonna need to hit it. He's gonna need to hit it if he's going to get himself back in a good way, because this is gonna be real important that he does that for chase implications, obviously. So we'll see what he's able to do. But right now, in the wet, beloved car, doing a good job, rolling the dice, getting the laps led. Exactly what he needs to do right now. All right, so here we go. Downhill we go, and preparing to take the green flag once again. Beloved in the 8 is going to lead us to the green. Here we go. Down the hill to the flat, and as they head towards the start finish line, 10 drivers remain. Green flag, we're racing again here in Maple Valley. V8 Beloved, it leads us to the green. Now he's gonna get, AIM is gonna make short work of Beloved as he gets around and retakes the lead. Beloved staying out of everybody's way, so let's get you on board with the battle as they all barrel through. Now they gotta try to figure out a way around in the S's part. You see Dale Jr. trying to make a move. They're 3 wide back there. And then the 1 car is gonna make it up. A lot of contact. They're 3 wide again back there. BD Dolphin trying to make a move. Now 2 by 2 in the back as they try to push their way past the 8 of Beloved as he falls through. As expected, because of the worn tires. Let's get you back up to the battle for the lead right now. No, excuse me, the battle for fourth as Wilder gets past the 79, or Wilder is the 79, gets past the 1 and the 29, and makes short work of those guys as well, and he's back up through. He's got to go, though. He's got to catch those guys before they get separated. Hey, the leader right now, this time a little bit closer, is Frosty. So we'll see if Frosty can make ground right now. He's a little less than a second, right at a second now behind the leader. And a second and a third behind the leader is Back in Black. Been up top 3 all night long. Has gone all day long and is continuing to try and do that here on lap 16 as they, oh! Who is that? That was Hockey. Off track and into the wall. Dropped several positions and they hit the signs. So now we got signs on the track. There's Beloved. He's cleaning up the signs off the track. Beloved's off hard into the wall. Spinning out. And he was trying to get to pit road to get those tires changed. And it just didn't work. And now he's in the middle of the racetrack. Can he get it going? Yes, he can. And Hit Stick, he's coming down the hill. Let's see if everyone gets it going. Yeah, let's go back up top. Beloved's moving, but we got a car stopped. Who is that? That's Black. He's broke. Back in Black. DNF. Caution out. Well, that was certainly eventful. The wettest. Me either. Me either, Woozy. Me either. Wow. And so here we are. And look at who's in second. Wilder went from 10th to 2nd in a lap and a half.
We only have 9 drivers left.
Who will survive this event?
In a party rainy day.
Question. All right, let's get a word with Black. I'm gonna try and get a word with Back in Black here, but wow, here we go. We got Back in Black in the party here, released from the infield care center really quickly. They checked him out and they said that he was fit to come up here and have a conversation with us. Black, what happened, man? Oh man, that is tough. That is tough. Because, you know, the big thing for you, the reason why it's so tough is it's not necessarily just on track. Obviously, that is the big deal, you know, but it's also the team point situation that just hurts so bad. Can you, you know, put in words, elaborate on that? You know, how big of an impact do you think this is going to be? Well, I mean, obviously, if you wreck somebody, you're going to win more times out of not. Well, admit that on stream. Anyway. No. No, you haven't. You know, you haven't. I will give you that. You haven't. Anyway. Well, who you got to thank? Back in black. Back in the garage. Well, you know, you're welcome to pop out of the party, or you're welcome to broadcast with Woozy and I. That's completely up to you. Okey-doke. Well, that was Back in Black, driver of the 9, Jody Fry Racing Chevrolet. And he'll be packing up the crumbs, what's left of the car, and taking it to the shop. Well, he's going to be yanking the engine out of it and putting a new one in for Homestead, because that one is toast.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, well, it was done even before the wreck. You probably threw a rod. Got you. Well, we look at our starting grid so far as we prepare to go for another restart. Let's take a look at what we got. AIM still in first place. He has led almost every lap this race so far. Dale Jr. up to second. So look at Dale playing the strategy. Good for him as he tries to get himself out of the hornet's nest. Could he be a surprise threat for the checkered flag? Oh no, we have to wait and see. Hockey up to third. Now what is he gonna do? His teammate's gone. What is he gonna be able to accomplish now all alone out there for Jody Fry Racing? We'll have to watch. Wilder, 79. Chase implications. He's got to go down there and he's got to get past these guys so he can catch AIM. If he doesn't catch AIM, it doesn't matter. Druss in 5th place. Let's see if he can keep the car in one piece, or will he be the next casualty? One way to find out. We'll just have to stay tuned. We'll go on board Druss. We'll stay on board Druss as AIM brings us to yet again another restart here at Maple Valley. We're racing again. Go a little more orderly this time. As you see hit stick, or Hockey rather, run an outer move a little further out than we have seen before. And Russ is working on Dale. Wilder gets up to second, exactly what he needed to do. And look at this now, his eyes are set on AIM. Now will AIM have competition now? We saw Frosty not do a whole lot with AIM. Now, whether that was by choice or whether that was the fact that AIM was that good, that's left to be said. But now will Wilder work to catch him? Will he catch him, or will he decide to save his stuff as well? We'll have to see.
Oh, Wilder is catching up very fast.
Yes, he is. Closing in that gap. Let's see behind him. We got a car stop. Look like behind him. If we can get a look. Who is that? That's Dale. Dale stopped on track. And back running again. So no casualty, no damage for Dale. Back up to the battles.
Someone
we
stopped.
got a car off. Hit stick off. Druss off again. Knocking out the signs. Frosty. He's like, I got to get past y'all. Y'all can't drive. Frosty's going to get up to third. And now it's that move, that single move right there is going to save Frosty and Wilder as AIM continues to put on that pace. AIM up to about a second now. Frosty 3 seconds behind. Now let's see what that does is get back up to our leader. AIM putting on a great run so far. Now let's examine strong points and then weak points so far, as he has been our leader so far in this race. AIM looks really solid. There's not really an area that's of weaker for him than another. He looks solid all the way around this racetrack, and you can just see him putting in that work, guys. Believe it or not, AIM is a rookie in the series. This is his first season in BRL, and from the drop of the green flag at Daytona has been something special. And if he can score a championship this season and put him in the realm and in the likes of people like Michael and Little Habibi, maybe not as dominant when it comes to in-season wins, but definitely strong enough to bring home a title. And when you look at the competition, drivers like Druss and Frosty and Black, drivers who have done this before. Frosty has won championships before. You know, really a great way to start a rookie campaign. And then Wilder is seriously catching him. Let's get on board the number 79 real quick. Into the corner. And look at how close that is. So strong, and this is a very important part right here because you could definitely mess yourself up coming through this part, and AIM is able to get through there so much better than Wilder. Oh, AIM's off a little bit though. Breaks up the dirt. That's gonna kill just a little bit of momentum. Oh no, AIM's off and into the wall, hard into the wall. Wilder's the new leader. Damage to AIM, and he's gonna have to park that thing in pit road to get it fixed. Man, that hurts.
Wow.
That hurts. That hurts.
I can say the black was wet.
And so AIM's gonna have to nurse that thing around. That's gonna allow Frosty and others to get themselves back in that mix there. You see Frosty eating up that gap like crazy. And now a new leader. He went from in the rear of the field to leading the race. That is Wilder. And Wilder, this is the time to go if you're Wilder. We got a car stop.
Who's that?
Moving now, that is Hit Stick. He was around on the track, now he's rolling again.
He don't have any damage.
No
Oh,
damage.
about to!
Oh! In the tire barrier again.
Oh!
Oh! And he almost took out Wilder. And I mean, that was scary. That should have been a caution for sure. That was scary.
Yeah, definitely a caution.
Yeah, he's allowing the leaders to go by now. That, if I'm Wilder, I need a new fire suit. Yeah. If I'm Wilder, I need a new fire suit at this point because that could have been it.
If I was Hickman, then I would probably stay on the glass and not drive on the track.
Yeah, at least communicate that as Wilder is off. Wilder's off course and in the grass. Hanging on to it. He just spun it out in front of the leader. And that needs to be a caution as well. He is in the track. That is endangerment of the field. Wow, our leader spun it out. Wow.
And let's go ahead, he didn't have any damage.
No damage and a caution flag fly.
Yeah, I was about to say
Endangerment of the field
out.
for Wilder. Yeah, that was crazy. That's the second time that's happened. And we'll see. Druss sitting second. Look at Club Monster Racing 1-2 up top the field. Wilder, man, he had an opportunity there. Woozy, he had a real opportunity to break away from the field there.
I didn't know how he was in the race.
Yeah, and so now he surrendered the lead to Frosty. So now Frosty gets that team point. Excuse me, he gets that lead lap point, and now has an opportunity to kind of break away a little bit. So that's going to be interesting. But you know what this does? This gives a big break to AIM. A huge break to AIM. Number one, he just came out of pit road. Number two, he just fixed the damage. And so now he can try and nurse his way through the field, get up top two or ish. If not, you know, the possibility could be that these leaders have to pit. And if they decide to pit, he's already pitted. He could take over the lead, and that would be good. So we will see. We'll see exactly what happens here. This is big chase implications coming up here for these guys. As I'm sure pit road will be open this time. We'll see what happens. Who leaves it.
If I was Wilder, I would probably not hit, but I guess he is pitting.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, I mean, with him spinning out like that, he probably scuffed the tires some, and probably needs to flat spotted him, and probably needs to go ahead and get those tires off. You know, yeah, I think if he had the spunner, then you know he'd probably be good, but the spin and scuff those tires up, I think he needs to go ahead and get them off and get some new ones on.
Yeah.
And just like I said, AIM, who had already pitted, retakes the lead. So now he gets to correct the mistake that he made earlier before that. We're going to take a break here. I'm going to take a break and rest my throat. Get ready for this restart. And Woozy, if you want to, how about you give your keys to winning this race? Let's hear it for Woozy's keys to winning this race. I agree. I know you didn't. I know you didn't.
Yeah, I'm just chilling right now until we go green.
Hey, and I don't know, but the track looks kind of dry. Or maybe I'm just tripping. I think the rain has stopped.
I think the rain is definitely stopped.
Let's get let's get and that, you know what? That's bad. Yes, the rain has stopped. And you know what? That spells bad news for the 12 if he's still on rain tires because he didn't pit. This just keeps getting more and more interesting. If the 12 didn't pit and everyone else pitted and put on slicks, he could be in a bad way. Really, it's going to really be bad for the 12 in this pit cycle. Our Blitz reporter 6th on the grid right now. Still hanging in there. Now, this changes the game here. Now, I think Woozy, I want to get your thoughts on this. All the drivers that are fast in dry weather, I think this bodes well for them. I think you're going to see them start to take off. Frosty amongst some of those guys. So here we go. Get interesting really quickly. Now we've got double file restarts. The track is dry, so we're going double file shootout style.
Oh, not lame.
Oh, And look at all the drivers who are pitting this time to get tires. But guess what, guys? We're still going green. Who's going to take us to the green flag? It's going to be...
It's going to be one way to find out.
I don't know. I think everyone came in and pitted. Oh, no. Look at the driver still out there trying. BC has still got the lead. We're racing at Maple Valley.
And Beloved, our new leader.
Beloved Car takes the lead. Truss is second. Hit Stick is third. We're leading this thing, baby. Now, this is a chance for these guys to get away. They got to get away in a hurry, and they can capitalize on this. There is Druss. Maybe Druss put on slicks anticipating something, and it's going to take advantage. We don't know, but Druss went from, out there in the trees to leading this race. He's going to try to run away from everyone on the racetrack. That's going to be very interesting. Man, I don't know about the call. I don't know about the call to come in and take tires at that point. I think I'd want to take the green and get around the track and try to get some space. I don't know. But I guess you do pit with everyone else knowing that Druss. That's just a tough call, man. That's a tough call. I wouldn't want to be anybody out there trying to figure that one out. So while Druss leads, let's get you to the battle that's going on. Well, first of all, I want to see if Druss can get through this part better than before. Druss right now is headed to pit road. So you know what? Druss led that lap. Druss was on wet tires. BC, is he going to take the lead? We'll have to find out. Let's get back to the pack back here. Wilder climbing through the field. He's back there with Frosty. Down the hill they go for the first time in dry weather. And Frosty, Wilder, they all get through really, really nice. And BC is our race leader. So Beloved is going to,
Oh, Wilder in the third.
Frosty in the dirt. Oh, whoa. What was that? Was that Dale? Dale was in the dirt. All I saw was a red blur fly past the screen. That was crazy. BC back racing, back leading again. And you know what? He better run. He better run for his life, because coming on him really, really quickly is Aim O'Hire. And Aim has his sights aimed, set, if you will, on a race victory. So he's got to go. He's got to go for all you know. Let's get back to the battle. 5th place, Hockey. Hockey he's got those fresh stickers, slick Goodyear tires, and he's going to try to catch Dolphin and maybe make headway now. We're going to see who's going to start to take off in the dry. We saw who was great in wet weather, but now will Aim be just as great in the dry? Will Wilder be just as fast in the dry? And who are these guys back here will surprise us in the dry weather as Dolphin runs it off just a little bit. Here goes Frosty making his way into the picture. Hockey driving it off. Uh-oh. Oh, no, Beloved. Oh, no, he's crashing. Right on track. That's going to be a caution. That's probably going to be another caution. And that's going to bring Aim right back into it. Caution flag flies for, I believe, the 6th time today.
Yeah. Beloved didn't have any damage, but he spun out.
All right, well. That's going to change things. So now, if you chose to stay out, this cuts you a break, because now you can go and you can pit for sticker tires.
If Wilder stays out, then he may have a chance to get into the finish line and win the race.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
So, Welder is in the playoff in the final
Yes.
four. What is Welder's plan if he wins the championship?
Oh man, I don't know. We'd have to ask him, but I'd say he'd probably be the biggest story in BRL from a driver. One of the biggest stories of a driver who went from, running, way off the pace, rookie, making a lot of rookie mistakes, to going and winning a championship. That's probably one of the biggest turnarounds that you could have, and so I would celebrate. I'd celebrate like crazy. If you're asking me what I would do if I was Wilder winning a championship under these circumstances, you got to celebrate, man.
Yeah.
We're 47 laps on tab today, and we are on lap, I believe, 27 of 47. So literally 20 to go at this point. So still, I'll keep doing that. Still a lot of racing to go. And pit road will be open this time by, man, I can only imagine. It's one of the reasons. Now listen, I like the track overall. Maple Valley, it's a beautiful track. It's an awesome discipline. I just didn't want to race this race. I just needed a break before going into this final race here. Oh, what a fake. What a fake. And Beloved didn't pit. That is interesting. That is very interesting.
And in the pit, so Welder, Histic, Dolphin, and Frost is the only one who's pitting.
All right, so that's going to leave AIM. That's going to leave BC. That's going to leave, let's see, who else? Oh, that's going to leave Hockey. That's going to leave Frosty and Dale Jr. That's your top 5 right now. Very interesting for Beloved, though. I'm surprised.
And look at Hockey. He is only in the top 20 on the 3rd place.
Well, we've seen rain racing here. Now we're seeing dry racing here. One thing has been the same. Aim higher has been the race leader. And it's so nice to see that number 8 Chevrolet up front, especially at a discipline like this one. All right, so as they go through the track, let's take you through the top 5. Let's take you through the restarting grid. AIM again on first place. BC at Goodrich, number 8. White, black, red. Second place, Hockey. 89, he's 3rd. Frosty, their second chase contender. Got a little work to do, but I think he'll make short work of the drivers in front of him. Now will he be able to catch AIM? He's going to ride 4th. Dale Jr., 5th place in the number 29 Exalted. Wilder, gonna be 6th. He's got a little work to do. He's got to get past Frosty quickly. Can't waste any time with these guys that are not in the chase. Or you can wind up hurt. Hit stick in the 45. He's 7th. Dolphin, our blitz reporter, he's dropped to 8th. Last place on the grid is the 1. Doesn't mean a whole lot, considering there's only 8, 9 cars. So, you know, here we go. We're gonna ride aboard, Druss, so we can get a good picture of everything that's happened. As they double foul, and now they take the green flag once again, boys. Maple Valley heating up again as they are 3 wide. They are not scared at all to mix it up in there. Hit sticks off track. Let's get aboard Wilder. Oh, spinning! Hockey in 89. He's around. Contact with multiple cars. Will that be a caution? No caution yet. And so now what is he gonna do? 79 battling side by side. What a battle right now for the 79 trying to get up there. Aim has taken off and he has got the lead right here. Try to get my broadcaster back in here, and in the meantime, let's go up here and let's look at we got some drivers in the back having some issues here. It looks like yeah, that's hit stick and that is hockey. They both got to work their way back up to the front. Wilder back on board him. Wilder's got to get through this thing now. He's got a lot right now. He's getting held up by Dolphin. He's getting held up by Druss. He's going to have to figure out a way past these guys if he doesn't have any contention. And BC is your leader. Dale Jr. is 2nd. What is going on at Maple Valley? Look at this. It's 2 by 2 as they go up to the carousel corners. Wow. Dale Jr. has assumed the lead. And look at Aim make it 3 wide. 3 wide again. Now Frosty, Beloved's starting to drop a little bit. Now Frosty's gonna go there. Oh no, Beloved dives it in. Contact with the 1. Wilder has to avoid. Hard contact in the back. That was hard contact. Beloved's okay. Wilder is good. Will that be a caution? We don't know right now. Aim caught by surprise by Dale. Dale Jr. now trying to run away, and that number 29 Exalta, suddenly he looks fast out there. Aim. Oh no, hard contact. Aim into the wall. Oh my goodness, and he's gonna have to pit. And now Frosty assumes the lead as Dale Jr. might have some damage there. Dolphins battling Dale. Wow, that was exciting. Oh no, Wilder is spinning out. What is going on at Maple Valley? Wilder's in the sand. He gets it back going. Wow, that's interesting. But one thing we do know, Frosty first, Druss second. Club Monster 1-2. And late in this race, Frosty has found a way to get himself towards the front of this thing, and that is just so exciting when you look at the grand scheme of things. I mean, wow, what a shakeup. And Frosty has found a way to overcome a lot of the situations he had going on all race. Couldn't catch Aim, and now Aim is towards the back. Now he's well off the pace. He's got to figure out a way to get himself going. And then here we go with Hockey and BC. These two battling it out. I don't think the cautions are over yet either. I don't think as Beloved is hard into the wall again. And that's why I say I don't think the cautions are over. One of these is going to be a DNF. As you see, hit stick off track. Coming down the ramp here. And hit stick is out. Hit stick is out. Is that a DNF? About to find out. I don't know. Was it a DNF? I did not see hit stick wreck. That doesn't mean he didn't. That could be a caution. And with 7 more, Dolphin's out. That's probably that's a caution. Dolphin is gone. Hit stick's gone. That's a caution for DNF. And that's crazy. 7 drivers left in this event. We had drivers out of this race. We'll see what's going on as Hockey pits. Frosty is the leader. So evidently the officials said deemed that the wreck was not one that, or rather the departure of both Hit Stick and Dolphin was not one that resulted in a car accident, and so there is no DNF there. We're on board with Wilder.
I'm back.
All right. And Wilder driving hard, trying to catch Frosty. And I tell you what, a caution would be big for these guys as you got Dale at pit road here. He's coming out of pit road.
Should we like interview BD Dolphin?
No, not at this time. We'll wait. Get you back up front is now they're kind of spread out. Frosty now take advantage. Wilder trying to catch. Truss trying to salvage a day. BC trying to continue his good run. Aim trying to catch up. Hockey doing hockey things as he's catching up with Beloved Car. Oh, and Beloved's gonna let Hockey by. Now you know what? I think that's the fact that Beloved does not have any tires right now. All right, so Dolphin lagged out of this one.
Oh, wow.
Electronic engine. Yeah, that's why there was no caution. But that doesn't mean a caution can't happen. It just means there wasn't one. Oh my goodness. Damage to Wilder. Again. I'd love to know what happened there. Man.
Oh wow.
Steering and drive line. There's a laps are counting down. We're approaching 10 to go here at Metro Valley. In comes Wilder to repair that car, and so now Frosty has even more of a cushion as Druss is the next one. Ooh, who almost hit that wall. And that's why you gotta be so careful coming down that hill. That hill is tough. And Wilder's going to begin to exit here. Hockey is not even close. So Frosty, Frosty just, it seems like he just finds ways to put himself in the right position to win races. I mean, when you looked at it, it didn't seem like he was in the same stratosphere as AIM, but he was just able to turn things around, and here he is once again, sitting here having an opportunity to win this race and reclaim the points lead headed into championship night. And what a huge deal it would be, because then of course Wilder, who's running 5th, that would be huge. That would be huge. Frosty continues his run. Dale Jr. Druss in pit road. He's pitting, so let's see. It's AIM, and behind him, Wilder, who's worked his way up. Now these guys working really hard to try and get themselves, back up through the field. So we'll see what happens. Traffic here. AIM coming up on Hockey and Druss. And so now we'll really get a chance to see what kind of speed is in that number 12. Because he's going to have to catch these guys in a hurry, especially with Frosty down pit road. And I believe Frosty's going to be able to complete his pit stop in its entirety before they even get there. 10 to go. AIM in the grass. Hang on to it as he's able to snatch away 3rd. Now he's got to catch Druss to make it 2nd place. And I'll tell you someone making a few less mistakes now. That's Druss. And if you're Frosty, there's one word you not want to hear at all from here to the end of that race. Woozy, you know what word that is?
No, what is it?
Caution. That's what word, if you're Frosty, you don't want to hear. You don't want to hear that word.
No.
Side by side, the battle for 2nd. AIM just came all the way back from damaging the car and having to pit. And now he's a rocket ship trying to catch Druss and get that position, because he knows if he does that, there's only one more car he's got to worry about.
Goblin said when I got out, I can join the party.
Got our car all pace. I sent him a party invite.
I always send him
they go. And Dolphin to the party.
To the audio, Dolphin.
Oh, they're close. They touch. Druss versus Aim. As Aim gives that position back. Oh, look at Aim. Oh, tried so hard to get in there and lose time. He's got to try it all over again. We got a cluster of cars. What's that? Oh, yeah. That's them. And then Hockey is sneaking into the picture.
Dolphin, you there? I can hear.
Oh, Dolphin, you're really low. Druss is off. Druss is off track. Back on track here. Can he hang on to it? That's going to give time to Aim. Aim's going to, oh, Beloved's off. Beloved's off. Each time that happens, boy, you're flirting with disaster. But he was able to get it back rolling, and then his stick trying to drive around him, drives it into the dirt. Let's take you back up to the battle here. That's oh so important. Chase implications here. Aim has got to find a way before those tires are gone to get around Druss. Druss is holding him up. Wilder in pit road again, and this is strategy, but what a tough day Wilder has ended up having. He started off so well. Now he's got to hope that this strategy of early pitting is going to get him to the front. We know these leaders still going to have to pit for tires once more. But they also got to get up there and challenge Frosty, because Frosty can begin to save his equipment if he's not battling anybody. So it's going to be important for them to get up there and try to put some pressure on him. Pit road. Frosty. Frosty's good right now. I mean, really good. Druss. What's up with Druss? As he's got damage. Steering, driving line. He's hurt. He's got to limp his way around track and then pit. Dale, way back behind the leaders. Dale's gonna come up around, I want to say, Hockey. There's Wilder. There's Aim. There's Dale. Dale's gonna come out right around Aim. 7 to go. I mean, look at that distance between those guys. Ooh. Frosty is setting sail. And for Frosty, this could be what the doctor ordered. This could be the nail in the coffin, especially because when you look at Wilder, if Wilder cannot get into the top 4, then I mean, that's going to shut the door on Wilder going into the championship race. Wilder's going to have to really, really pull out a large. He's really going to have to go pull out a miracle to be able to overcome Frosty. Frosty's going to need the DNF. Wilder's going to have a day of race of a lifetime. That's really going to give Frosty a cushion if he's able to win this thing, and Wilder finishes where he is, and then Aim can catch up a little bit in points with that finish, but still is going to lose ground to Frosty. Speaking of Aim, he just passed Druss, who's on pit road, so now Aim sits second. Now, here's the strategy part. Right now, Frosty is out and is okay. However, with 6 to go, at some point, he is going to have to pit, potentially. Or we could have a caution and then a standoff here near the end. So pay close attention. I don't think it's over yet. Even though everyone looks spread out, we could definitely have a caution. Someone could make a mistake out there, and then all of a sudden we're looking at, action-packed restart. Look at Dale with those tires. This is where mistakes can happen. And is it me or did Dale hit the afterburners? No, it's just me. Never mind. He's in the dirt. Okay. And now Wilder with some damage. Wow. This explains why he's not running away from Dale anymore. And now he's got to be careful. He's got that steering damage. He could definitely be the cause of the caution and the reason why he fails to win the championship. He has got to bring that car home with all the laps ran. He's not going to take any chances. Druss gets back around Aim. What happened to Aim? So Druss gets back around Aim. Druss is up to second. Well, as this lap comes to a close, the BRL series thanks you for tuning in to tonight's race here at Maple Valley. It's been a very exciting race with plenty of lead changes and then a breakaway and action during the weather and all of that stuff. And now the race starts to come to its fruition, and Wilder, a chase contender, able to right now make it to the end, but not looking good. He's a lap down, and in 6, our other contender for the chase in 3rd, and trying to get his stuff to last all the way to the end. And for many times throughout this race, he was the fastest car on track. And then for Frosty is running away. He looks so fast, stable, not making mistakes. Now, the only thing is, here's Druss coming up on lap traffic. How's that going to affect everything? We could still have a caution. We really, really could. Let someone make a mistake in a critical area, and we could see the caution flag fly once again, and that would be exciting. Frosty just taking his time. No need to push it. Take your time, get through the racetrack. He is sipping on fuel right now. He's not even burning that fast. He is really taking his time, not spinning the tires, not doing too much. Very stable entries and exits, and it is allowing him to just continue to break away from this field. Aim trying to catch Druss in that number 12. I believe Druss, let's see. Yeah. So Aim's gonna have fresher tires and gonna have more gas. Right. Look at BC. Taking his time, 2 laps down, just trying to get to the end of the race. He knows team points are at stake, so he's done all he needed to do. Now he's trying to get to the end of this thing. Bill, same thing. And, oh man, Aim has caught Druss. Druss. Let's see how this goes. Druss dives it in deep. Druss, Aim needs second place at minimum. Second place. And Wilder needs to gain 1 spot right now to make it all worthwhile. Side by side, now they are through the S's. This is a part that Druss has struggled with all race long. And seems to have gotten it together. It's not wet no more. So, oh no! Hard into the wall! And that's going to end right now any chance that he had of finishing above of Druss. And that is it. And barring any caution, that's going to be the unfortunate end of Aim in this race. Wow, and he was running so good. Wilder's off track too. He gets it back on. Now this is the lap. This is it. There's going to be a caution. It's got to happen on this lap. Well, I'm sorry. No, because Druss is taking white flag, no more cautions. I mean, not Druss, Frosty has taken no more cautions. And Frosty can drive it off and still got time to keep up. Got bored there. Excuse me, Frosty got bored there. Frosty is going to, this is a white flag. There are no more cautions. One more time around Maple Valley. They ran it in the wet. They ran it in the dry. XR Frosty, a series champion, is looking to head off into the sunset with another championship. He wants to go all out. Can he do it? He's got a couple more corners to go. Still anything possible. But when you think about what he's accomplished just this race, running in the back for a little bit, running mid-pack, pit strategy, the whole 9, and taking advantage of other people's mistakes and unfortunate consequences of overdriving and things like that, Frosty comes down, and Frosty is going to take the checkered flag at Maple Valley. What a race. What a race that was overall, and what a race that was for Frosty. I mean, wow. Wow, wow. That is incredible. I mean, that is incredible a run. Wow, that is something special. Congratulations to Frosty, to Druss, and to AIM. And so let's do this. Let's talk to AIM, who is still driving and almost tearing up the car. AIM hadn't crossed the start finish line yet. He's still in a battle for third with Hockey. He's got to hold him off. They touch doors. They're coming downhill. Can he hang on? It's side by side. We're still racing. No, he can't hang on. He's going to get fourth. And so that means Hockey is going to take third place. Wow, I did not know we were still racing. I apologize, guys. Wow, that was awesome. And if you're AIM, that's just gotta be that much more frustrating. Wow. Oh man. Anyway, all right. Well, let's have some interviews then, post-race interviews, and let's get a conversation with Hockey. Let me act like I know how to use my Xbox. And shenanigans going on out here. And we have third place finisher, Hockey. Be sure to include your audio. Man, what a battle there, right there at the end. I did not know you guys were still racing for it. I thought the race was over.
Yeah,
but
he was fading, so I had to make a move somehow.
Absolutely, man. You did what you had to do, man. Take us through those last couple laps. Take us through your race, because y'all ran in the elements and then you ran dry. Just take us through your race and how you were able to get third.
Majority of it was red tires, and after that, I just used majority softs afterwards. And so the last leg of it was pretty much hard tires.
Yeah,
Never though, even with the spin out, even some may come back. So yeah.
So take us through it. Like, what was it like running in the rain here, and how were you able to survive?
Mostly just being cautious around everyone. Mostly, I was on hook camera for the whole race. So.
Got you. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with the team points, but you know, with the other drivers here, you know, on your team, or at least your team owner struggling this race, how valuable do you think it was that you finished in third?
Black Pro would be happy that I finished. Same with Dale. We wanted us both finish it. Anyways, regardless.
Yeah, for sure. Hey man, we'll get you out of here on this one. Who you got to thank?
Well, mostly it's the painters from the community, mostly. So thank myself on that.
Yeah. Gotcha. Well, that was the driver of the number 89 Jody Fry Racing Chevrolet, was able to eke out third place at the last minute, putting on a great show in the process.
I can't do it. Oh, damn.
All right. And so,
well.
so you're good to lead the party.
He'll
Bring in our second place finisher. We'll bring in our second place finisher. That's Trust. Let's see if we can get a word with him. Trust has joined the party here. Trust, man, what a race. You struggled quite a bit this race, but how were you able to turn things around?
I don't know. I was just pretty much keeping the car on the track more than anything.
Yeah, we saw you have big challenges during the wet, especially. As things dried out, was it easier for you to hit your marks?
I just kind of was just learning the track. I mean, I've came into zero experience, and I don't know. I guess the 10 pit stop strategy worked. I don't know what else to say. Definitely did not want it to be 10 pit stops, but also did not help that I also was having low battery during the race or towards the end.
Oh goodness! So it was against all odds that you were able to pull out that second place.
Yeah, I was definitely at pace with Frosty there, but I just the race running so long, I had low battery. And partway through, that's when I ended up face first in the wall.
Got you.
I
Okay.
locked up the brakes from having just no feel, and yeah, changed batteries there, and then just rebounded as much as I could.
Got you. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hey man, so again, obviously not in the battle for the Final Four, but in the battle for the top 10, as well as, you know, the leader in the team points. That second place finish and Frosty's first certainly helps you to team-wise. How do you feel about that? This battery must have died again. Josh, you got a copy? Well, second place finish for sure, and Dress was able to get that accomplishment, and we're happy about that for sure. Dress finished second, but it's nothing compared to our race winner. It's nothing compared to our race winner, who is probably going to meme us with the most the most uninspired interview after winning that you're probably going to hear. Frosty, be sure to include your audio. Man, you just keep winning these things.
Yeah, about it.
So take us through it, because I know early, especially when it was raining, it didn't look like you had a lot for the 12. It looked like the 12 kept gapping you guys, but you kept yourself in front of the Hornet's Nest. Were you saving your car? Were you just taking your time, or was it that you were struggling early?
I'll tell you, I really use it as start of the race to kind of figure out the racetrack again and figure out everything, get it all dialed in. So I can't necessarily say that I was completely holding back, but I was kind of tiptoeing around the racetrack a little bit just to make sure that I kind of was able to hit my marks and not wreck my car early there. But yeah, talk about a performance, you know it. I've been telling the last couple weeks I've been pretty tired of hearing about, all these new guys are coming in, all these new guys are so fast. So a lot of people have been writing me off. So you know what? I think tonight was a great night to prove to everybody that this old dog still got some tricks. So went out there, won the race by a whole minute, and yeah, this championship's mine. I'm not letting him take it from me.
Absolutely, and that's what I wanted to allude to, man. How does it feel, you know, on the eve of winning yet another title, on your last season in the league, man? That's how you want to go out. That's how you want to do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We want to go out on top, and you know what? I've worked really hard over these last 5 years to get that race winning pace and get that championship. And you know, we have one already, being the season 6 champion, but I heard all the noise for that one too, man. You know, how, oh, it's just because Zerofan couldn't make the race. Oh, it was a fluke. Well, you know what? We're going to silence everybody next week. This one ain't going to be a fluke. We're going out there, we're winning the whole thing, and I want to go out right into the sunset as a champion. And I'm going to make sure next week that that's what's happening, because we've worked so hard, especially over this season. Just there, you know, a lot of early races, I feel like we could have had a lot more wins, but I was just struggling to put the races together. We were able to have really great runs, but we just weren't putting together the finishes. But I feel like this whole 7 team has really hit their stride now, and this championship goes through me.
Absolutely, man. Spoken so confidently like a champion, and you know what? You have every right to feel that way because you won the race and put yourself in position to claim that. And let's just real briefly talk about this. When you look at the finishing order, you finishing first, Drush finishing second, and then you got BC, who was able to eke out a top 10, well, not eke out, he was able to finish top 10. He even led some. I mean, this also puts you in position for the team points championship. Your thoughts about that?
Oh yeah, man, that's huge for us, you know. I've also heard all the noise out of Jody for that too, how badly he wants it, and you know what, it makes me smile a little bit more if we're able to kind of steal that away from them. all fun and games though, seriously, it's really a testament to how hard we're all working on this team to get the results, to do good, and to finish all these races, and it comes down to all 3 of us, you know. This track is one of the toughest on the schedule, and for us to be able to have a car that won the race by a minute, a car to be able to sweep the top 2 and get second, and have Beloved finish the race as well, that's awesome. And you know, I think it really it pays testament to how hard we work on this race team and how fast our race cars are when we come to the racetrack. So you know, I'm the happiest man in the world right now that we didn't get a caution there in the last few laps to go, because they were talking about it in the party. They're like, "Come on, wreck, someone wreck." I mean, on the last lap of the race, I ate the sand barrier the sand pit anyways.
Yeah, I saw it. Ate in the sand trap. Yeah, I saw that.
So you know what? No, the 7 team came to fight this year, and I want to make sure that I go out with the crown on my head. So we're gonna do that next week, and absolutely, man. And I hope that this is kind of a wake-up call to everybody out there saying that the 7 team doesn't got it. That yes, we do, and we're gonna fight like you know what next week.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right, man. Well, we'll get you out of here with this. Who you got to thank?
Oh man, got to give a big props to everybody in the race. In the first place, for making it not a complete pain in the behind to officiate. Everybody was pretty tame there, you know. So that was always nice to not have to worry about it too much on our end. But yeah, just you know, all of the work that we put in at this race team. This championship is not going away.
For sure, man. That was our race winner, who seems to put himself in position to win every week. XR Frosty. Looking forward to next week, where he is going to crown that championship. He is going to put that crown back on his head, barring any unforeseen occurrences.
Have a good
All
night,
right. All right. Well, that has been the race here at Maple Valley. We hope you enjoyed the show. It's been awesome to broadcast this one-off race. I'll be back in the car next week. If you enjoyed this race and you want to see more like it, you are not already a subscriber or follower of the channel, hit that follow button. If you are not a subscriber of Stream Monster 27 on YouTube, hit that button too, because that's where footage goes after it is here. I am your league owner. I'm your broadcaster and driver of the number 36 Elite Racing Chevrolet, Sam Cook. And it is on behalf of me and my assistant here, Woozy Emu. And I bid you a good night.